Okay. Just tried to do this about 3 times and kept getting sidetracked by things. So I'm still working on this stupid thing. There's this thing now. I don't think I explained before. All of these nodes are they're affected by every other node in the scene, purely by proximity to the other nodes. So every possible pair of nodes is having an effect on each other, and each the effect that one node has on another is unique to every pair of nodes. So the effect that this node has on this node, for example, is different to the effect that this node has on this node. But it doesn't really matter. That's all implementation details. But the point is that in the previous build, the only thing that affected the way a node sounds was the proximity to the other nodes in the scene. But now I've added another thing where you can click and drag up and down on this thing, and this will vary the sound of that node without affecting any of the other nodes in the scene. And so this is silent at the moment for some reason. Oh, what's happening? Oh, it didn't unmute for some reason. All right, well there's a bug I just found. So right click to mute and unmute, but I tried to unmute it a second ago and it didn't unmute. But now it seems to be working. So yeah, anyway, the point is that this effect that I'm doing here doesn't have any effect on the other nodes. So this is going to do this, regardless of what this is doing. So yeah, the other new thing is, so every time you click to create one of these synthesizer nodes, you have a 50% chance of getting this new kind of node, which is this vocal synth thing. And what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the scale is, so it's snapping to the same scale as these nodes, and because I haven't dealt with the scale stuff yet. There's no scaling. There's just one fixed scale that the pitches are all snapping to. So yeah, I think possibly that's going to be the thing I work on next, is the scale stuff. I have like 5 different ideas. I tried one of my ideas for like procedurally generating interesting sequences of chords, and it did not work very well at all. But I have some other ideas. Problem with that stuff is I have like no formal music theory knowledge, but possibly that's not that important. I'll probably find something that works okay. It doesn't matter if things are like not always fantastically musical or whatever, as long as things are sort of tending in a good direction. So the other new thing is samples. You can now drag samples in to the carnival scene. Let's try and think. Samples. I downloaded this new pack. Here's one. I think I downloaded this yesterday off of Reddit. So this is like a pretty simple sample, so maybe this will be a good indication of what it sounds like. So you just drag it onto here. You get all these variations. And again, it's affected by the proximity to the other nodes. So so yeah, in my opinion, it seems to work best with sort of drum loops and that kind of thing, like percussive things with chords and more like melodic things. It might not sound brilliant. Like with this, for example. Let's see how it sounds. That doesn't sound bad. Let's delete some of these ones. Oh, I got a crash. Alright, well, that's the new stuff. I'll go investigate this crash and hopefully put out a patch for this soon, for the crash soon, and any other bugs that people find.